this. Look at this. Go here. Dream announcements were announced.
Yeah. Welcome to Saturday mornings. Minikai and Rahal.
Right. Hope at least. Working. Yes, I think we are all good to go. Wonderful.
Good. Then I believe it is time to let's check around.
It's time.
Would be fought. It's good. Here we have fleet. I guess they're going to scare us, really.
I think we had. So we took Caliban. Caliban is under control. We even did all
The
missions
whole
in Caliban.
system's out there, yeah.
All right. That means.
We're done with. There's no more Elda. Well, there's like 2 systems that scare us. But
Oh yeah, that fucking battle.
the Spy will remain over here to do missions for a little bit, while the rest of them will go and hit Scaras and Sentinel Worlds hard.
Yes, Spyro's going to Belelf. Needs a repair, but we will get there. Some
So the Sanctuary system in Caliban is going to trigger a thing. We're going to send him there first, I figure.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but really we need to pass turn. I've checked. There's 1 invasion coming. We are responding to it. Another one, I moved 2 fleets from Agrippina to Chinchare to move closer towards responding to it. It is not its turn. It's like a massive orc thing.
Alright. Good. Medusa. Two pretty mighty Iron Hands fleets sitting here in Medusa. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, basically they're just recovering the last bit before being sent to Scaris, right?
Yes. Set this correct.
It will be the first Iron Punch, which leads into the other fleets joining in. I think it will scour Scaris pretty hard before we push into Sentinel Worlds too much. Then again, there's a limit to how many fleets we can actually actively move around.
Yes. Certainly.
It's good.
Yes. Looked upon the world and saw it was good. Alright. Let's see what happens.
Might actually be a Necron invasion. It's green, not yellow. Right. We'll win that easily.
I don't really see many problems.
Base station thing.
All right. I'm certainly at a level now where we can bring like a lot into our battles, which is fun. All right, let's get him.
It's good. Yeah.
With matchless efficiency.
Punks.
Yeah.
People just fight them there, right?
Yes.
Transition begun.
Most sensible.
You have seized a strategic area.
Fury interceptors in flight. Lock on target.
So many torpedoes they're shooting against our space station.
Hostile signature detected.
Oh. Or a space station. It's trying its best.
I mean, it'll blow most of them up, I think. Oh, they're boarding torpedoes.
Boarding is even worse.
That's very long-range boarding torpedoes.
Fight.
To serve the Omnisire.
You have seized a strategic area.
What is this? Oh, this is...
Calculating vectors.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Hostile signature detected. Hostile
Oh, they have
detected.
they have a battle barge.
Big
Strict
boat.
your order.
Big boat barge.
Engaging drive.
Gosh. Oh.
Hostile signature detected. Optimal
Oh,
course
they're really
set.
going for the space station now.
They are.
Begin rearmament. Thruster routines active.
They do not like that space station. But that's okay, because that gives me opportunity.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Hostile signature detected. We are ready to serve.
You have seized a strategic area.
Teleportarium vectors calculated. Castellan maniple teleported. Teleportarium vectors calculated.
No, it's disengaging. Don't
Oh.
go.
Spirit
Oh.
appeased.
Get him.
Stop it!
Rouse
I don't know what we get. We get something.
Troop
Go.
transition successful. The spirits obey.
Starhawks loaded and set.
Come back!
Calculating vectors.
Hold, space station, hold! I don't think it's gonna hold, but
Otherwise, we'll have to pay for it again.
Station has
Good
suffered
lord.
heavy damage.
Money.
the thing we don't have at all, right?
You have
Oh,
seized
wait.
a strategic area.
We are filthy rich, as it turns out.
That certainly is the truth of it.
Maximum burn. We are ready to serve. We are ready to serve. Burn Necrons!
Well, there it goes. Oh, boosting. Good lord.
Weapons calibrated.
Shark assault boats on their way.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Does not compute.
I mean, this point is all just for show, really.
I mean, you know.
Reloading.
I wanna... Oh, he's pushing the corpse of the space station in front of him. What the fuck? Stop it.
Knock it into Cabia.
You have accumulated 50%
PSP.
strategic points.
Boom.
Here we go.
There we go. I wonder what a Tyranid campaign is like, because like you don't really have characters, right? You just have the overmind like screaming into your mind all the time, like ah, eat.
Just make like the soundtrack into chittering and the kill.
Mm-hmm.
Fight, death, kill.
Like ah, what's this mission? Eat, consume. It's like okay, well, what's this mission? Just keep the only thing that's ever said.
Doesn't even care what the enemy is.
No, no.
Look at that. Whole new fleet.
Hmm.
More Necron.
Oh,
Gonna eradicate the Imperial faction that here.
oh, Necrons in something worlds. Oh.
Hold of Necrons, yeah. But they sort of joined the party late, it feels like. Right. Was the Scalus invasion handled pretty handily. So not really any issue there. Which means that we can proceed with the invasion using those two fleets of Scarus, which I will do.
Hmm?
There's no reason to wait
No.
for this one. Some Imperial pirates. Take Imbrium, the High World. We can get 20 more income per turn. Can you believe that?
20, you say? Well. Oh yeah, I
The
should
new
buy a new space station.
yacht. I did.
Oh, wonderful. Well, isn't that grand?
I sent Mr. Ironhead there along with him.
Yes, give me a sec.
Otherwise, just click off them and I'll...
Oh no, I'm just looking at ships currently for Mr. Ironhand. That one, oh yeah.
He's got a job to do.
He sure does.
You not. He was a great one.
Mr. Ironhand.
You've been promoted.
Oh.
Invasion forces. Yes.
Invasion Force Gamma has a...
Invasion up here. They can be that. So, like to know over there. Lot here. Who are not needed.
Zoom in, please. Contact. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. All right, where do I send Mr. Ironhand?
Just to Scarus, right?
Scarus! Send him immediately!
Fleet
That's Scarus. Reckoning has come.
Mm-hmm. We killed the pirates first.
Yeah.
Both.
There's been enough lawlessness. Morning, Asakawa.
We have
Glad for you to join us.
Caliban forces here. In Medusa. Okay, they moved. Good. Time to move Spire and Friend to Sanctuary. I don't know what that will trigger, so...
I don't know.
I'll ask if you're ready to move them over there.
I'm super ready.
Let's do it then.
Admiral Spire.
Oh.
Once again, you are late.
What? Excuse me.
Inquisitor Darkhammer's vanguard.
Oh, it's this.
Already been sighted.
We are here, and we will do as we must. Has there been any sign of the righteous fury?
As yet, our foe cowers in the void. Your fleet will adopt a defensive position around Astara.
Makes you wonder why they even need us, doesn't it? Not like a craft world doesn't have a fleet of its own.
War leaves many scars. It may be that Craftworld Astara is not the power it once was. That would certainly explain their need for an alliance.
Ever get the feeling you're being manipulated?
By the Eldar? What? Oh. Oh man, okay, this is it. We're gonna have to kill Inquisitor Darkhammer.
Do you think they're going to betray us, the Elder? Like,
Man, if they betray us.
backstab us as soon as we've fought Darkhammer? Like, oh yes, Imperials! A shame, this craft world is a bomb!
Now witness the full might and fury of this fully armed and operational craft world! And just blow you up in campaign end. You're like, oh. Damn it. Darkhammer was right.
He tried to save us.
Yeah, he did. I imagine that's gonna be quite a fight. I would probably want to wait one more turn to get Spire more people back on his flagship.
More people?
Hmm?
It's okay. You can hang out there for a turn if need be.
That's what I feel like.
I've moved other people around.
Gelbrox. Oh, Gelbrox. Bajan. Yeah, these guys need to.
We have 2 fights coming up.
Alright.
Invasions of Scarus. No invasions hitting us yet. So
That's wonderful. That's
defense.
feels like I'm on vacation.
There's a couple incoming, but I have responded to them. We're ready to respond.
Let's see what the Iron Hands can do, shall we?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. See how wait. It's like we're missing like 30. Whatever. Doesn't matter. One, 3.
The idea is basically when Spire is done over in the other systems, we should be ready here to for him to go to harvest. Take care of that. Meanwhile, the others will move down to the Sentinel world.
Has Manakai asked the hip question? Asked Asakawa. I don't think he has, unless he has sneakily asked it. Tell me about the hip question, Manakai.
Well, there's a reference to yesterday when we were talking about cool radical lingo.
Yes. From the 90s and the 80s.
Earth and Sheep were just sort of hip hop talking to one another.
Yes.
About things, and they said that. I said that especially I can't follow this sort of zeitgeist anymore. But they said that you definitely would, right?
Yes. Oh no, for sure. I am.
Very kids.
I am hip and with the kids.
Hello, fellow teenagers.
That's right. I have my cap on backwards. That's right.
Jonas, the Vape Lord.
Yeah, the Vape. That's. How did you find my secret identity? Vape Lord Jonas.
Yeah. And then they spoke of.
They spoke of as if it was in tongues or something. It was riddles.
To that's the thing. I didn't get what was going on. Right? It's like a different language, but they spoke of Trogdor the Burninator.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Trogdor the Burninator. Yes, I know Trogdor.
Okay. Well, there you go. You know what that is.
I even got a message from Sheep, like in the middle of the session. It's like, you know Trogdor is, right? And I'm like, Sheep, I know Trogdor the Burninator, please. He's burninating the countryside. And he has one of those beefy arms for good measure.
Take your word for it, man.
It's, Trogdor the Burninator is certainly a classic, old school, early meme thing that happened in the early days of the internet. He's great. I encourage you to look him up.
I mean,
Wex87 has the perfect battle cry for the guy on the throne. We have people.
To where we are needed.
Oh yeah, look, we have reinforcements.
Engines engaged.
Excellent.
Very helpful.
Yes.
See, I got a battle barge here and a
Yeah.
the ship.
The fleets. One of the fleets are mainly gunboats, which is the one I have. They're the ones with the big laser. And then the fleet you have are the ones with the hangar base. Because I do know you like your hangar base.
They do. They're very good and efficient. And, I like that in my ships, my spaceships.
Yeah. I get it. I got you back.
Setting priority target.
Well, then you do the middle here while I go and
Fine.
on the side. They've split their fleets.
You have seized a strategic area.
Prepare for impact.
Rearm.
Moving to position.
I do wonder in this game as to the reason for there being no. Usually, you put like a resource sink late game.
Mm-hmm.
Something that's extremely expensive or sort of opulent to drain some of the excess wealth. We have like 20,000 right now.
Yeah, there is
nothing to do with it really.
Nothing to do with it,
The enemy has seized a
It's like,
strategic
oh,
area.
you can,
You
for
have
extra
seized a
points,
strategic
it's like
area.
you don't even have points, but suddenly a points counter pops up, you know? For extra points, you can build a planet out of gold! And you'll be like, oh
You have
yes.
seized a
Statue of the
strategic
Emperor
area.
gives 1% more
Oh, but-
prestige, but costs like 10,000 gold.
oh
But
man.
it's a planet-sized
Yeah. Oh
hunk
yeah.
of
I would.
bullshit.
Yes. I mean, why
Also,
wouldn't we
what-
buy that? Oh, you're going in, aren't you?
Drift metal here. These guys are sort of constantly shocking themselves. Oh, that's the
Boarding
with the
successful.
Zinj people.
Rearm! Enemy in sight. Boarding caused critical damage. Boarding successful.
Honor the chapter!
Our wrath cannot be denied. We stand ready.
Raven
Oh,
Imperial.
what a mess.
Underway.
What a mess.
Melee.
Oh, gosh. What is that? Is it a special thing they do?
Obliterate that tower.
That's the big shot thing.
Show us the enemy.
Ow.
Drifting halt there. It's good.
Yeah.
Strategic areas.
Yeah, I think that got all the assault actions on it. It's an absolute massive.
Successful teleport strike.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
I mean, it does look glorious when you have these like close range.
Strategic area.
Strike quickly, brothers.
I think mutiny.
Successful teleport strike. Teleport point successful.
Yes, brothers.
Ready. Rearm.
Rearm.
I am listening.
Launch Thunderhawks. Our wrath cannot be denied.
Hold course. Where shall we strike? At your command.
25% is strategic.
And some of this stuff feels a little bit like bullying.
I know, it's 40k, it's supposed to be.
Just like trashing these people.
Initiate targeting
They
protocol.
have nothing they can do.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
To where we are needed. Engines engaged.
Give us purpose.
I mean, these Space Marine cruisers that I'm currently like patrolling here, they're quite nimble. Like they kind of get places. There's something.
Where shall we strike?
Where shall we strike?
At your
Eat a
command.
thing, don't fly into it.
Enemy in sight. Hold course.
Go.
I am listening. Repositioning. Boarding successful. It will be destroyed.
And we honor the chapter by sending even more.
The enemy.
27 assault actions, yes. Terminators
Show
in.
us the enemy.
They're like, oh, criminy! My lord, there's 26 tactical squads on board the ship, kind of screwing everything up. You're like, oh, wow.
Yes, we hear, stand looking out the window, explosion. You know, we do a little salute, like,
Yeah.
remember the 27 squads detonated. For the Emperor, though. For the Emperor.
Oh, for the Emperor. Oh, of course.
Let it be.
Let it be known that it is always for the Emperor.
Full speed. Main batteries fire.
Initiate Thunderhawk
Like, for the Emperor, not for the Emperor, that's for the Emperor as well, of course, but for the Honored Chapter, like, that you'd have, like, extra assault actions from these guys when they're already so powerful, good lord. Like, just evaporated. There we
So
go.
those guys got sent in pretty late there.
Yeah.
Just teleport into, like, a wreckage. Yeah, I guess that's what Space Hulk is, right?
It is, yeah.
That's a 40k Spacer campaign idea.
Space Hulk?
being salvagers.
Yeah, I mean, Rogue
You're
Trader,
not
right?
Space Hulk people. You're just people going to, like, being sent into, like, you know, explore and salvage
Yeah,
these massive
yeah.
ships after colossal battles or something.
Mm-hmm.
Would be some sort of I mean, it's basically aliens, right?
Oh, all ships made it through.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So good at this. Yeah, exactly.
I really paid attention to those escorts.
Yeah, that's great.
Good. Well, we have another one.
All right. What do we got? Voskamp and good old Cambrius. So what we got. Ugh. Overlord, Armageddon, and Exorcist.
Looking around this system, it is ripe for conquest.
Hmm.
The only thing is there's Elda at the top there, but we've proven now that we can beat them in crazy odds. So
Yeah, yeah.
I think we don't need any more fleets here. I think the rest of the fleets
Really?
just
Go to Central Worlds or something?
Yeah. There will need.
Fire needs to continue his journey.
Mhm. Well, he's taking a whole turn to chill.
Yeah. No, he's recuperating. Do some prep.
You're late. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little more late.
Yeah. Just kicks up his feet on the control panel.
Exactly.
Oh. The Emperor's Rest.
Well, I find it funny. It's like they're like, you're late. I had to kill so many Eldar to get here. Had to, like, butcher world.
It's just you look behind him, and it's just a blazing inferno of Eldar ships. Yes, I'm here.
You've arrived.
Time
To save you.
Yes, time to save.
I wonder why they have no fleets.
Weird. War leaves many scars, Commodore. That's funny. Yeah, I'm close now to actually take the leap and install Windows 10 on my super old computer and just pray that the drivers, because it's a motherboard that's so old that there isn't any Windows 10 drivers for it.
Oh,
There is Windows 8.1 drivers, and people are like, oh, they should work. But
why do you
like,
have one that's so
Optimal
old?
course set.
I bought it 8 years ago, Mike.
Okay. Must have been very good back then.
Oh, it was excellent back then. It's still good. Like, I am getting very respectable performance at 1440p. Like, the only games that, like, I don't get respectable performance in these days are things like Warhammer 2, like, you know, because that's a very processor intensive game, and my processor is 8 years old, so, you know, it's overclocked, and back in the day it was like the best on the market, so It is doing. I'm shocked it has done this well
The
over the
enemy
years.
has
It is
seized a
a
strategic
goddamn
area.
workhorse. This machine. But I am now in a way where like I couldn't play Ride the Wind or six stories Ride the Wind, the King of Dragon Pass follow up, because that was Windows 10 only. And right now I have been unable to play.
Collision protocols active.
Been unable to play the Necromunda game that came out because that's Windows 10 only as well. And you know, right now I'm like, should I just take the leap and pray to computer Jesus that that my everything works, you know? I might do that. I might be finally ready. But I don't want, like, it's so scary because like, what if it bricks my computer, you know? I'm like, ugh.
There's no way to go back once you update your sort of Windows subscription as it is.
Yeah.
It's just forever that. There probably are ways, but you know, they don't make it easy.
No, they sure don't.
You have seized a strategic area.
Reloading!
Engaging drive.
All ahead, full!
Hostile signature detected.
That is a lot of you packed up
With
together.
matchless efficiency.
Let's swing this around.
Energize vectored thrust. Hostile signature detected. To serve the Omnisire. Thruster routines active.
Ah, that's glorious. Oh, the torpedoes! Oh!
Straight.
Hostile signature detected. Hostile signature detected.
And the capture layout here really really like favored us.
Yeah, and we completely ignored it too.
Rouse the engines. Does not compute.
Very strategic.
Machine spirit appeased.
You know. This is the
Tacticals of battle.
Liam approach to fighting. It's like, alright,
Severe
I have my
damage to the
awesome
captive machine.
super magical great sword. I'm just gonna wade in here and start swinging.
Legio Cybernetica have
Worked
boarded
very
the
well.
enemy. Troop transition successful. Hostile signature detected. The spirits obey.
Anyone else? Nope. Capture points. What? Oh, sure. I ignore victory objectives. I'm just gonna table you. That's my approach.
Yeah, I mean, we would bring twice as many ships as the other guy.
Yeah. What's he gonna do? Nothing. That's what. I don't need your love anymore. Danish hit pop sensation Me and My released that awesome bit of poetry back in like 1994 or something. They're dressed as sexy nurses, and that's the only thing they sing in a completely white background. Was quite a rage back in the day.
Yeah, that sounds.
And then
Well, you're the expert on.
yeah. And what else Danish music do I know? I know the Olsen brothers, Fly on the Wings of Love. I think that's Danish.
I don't know where this is coming from.
Well, I was just thinking.
Music, man. Swedish music. There was the hit. What does the fox say?
Yes, that is what I would call Swedish music.
Swedish hit.
Yeah.
And then at one point, I accidentally clicked add all in EU4
Yeah.
DLC and got the Songs of Yuletide, which Swedish Christmas songs.
That's great.
Too, but I couldn't make them.
That's great. Respect Paradox for that.
But okay, let's not do that.
What? The Christmas Yuletide? Excuse me. Swedish Yuletide songs. We need.
I found myself building far too many bucks of straw. So I stop.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. There's nothing.
That's it. There.
That is there. Let's see what we got.
No invasion should hit us. There's one hitting the enemy. Orcs wanting to die against some Eldar, but there we go. That's something coming for us. We shall have to respond to.
Oh,
How many Eldar? Shit.
3,000? Oh.
I'm allied with you people.
I assume that if we've done this, like Eldar aggression will stop, right? Eldar.
But not this one.
No. I mean, well, Crazy Koala, what is up is that we are currently conquering the galaxy.
We are.
We are, yes.
All the filthy Xenos.
All the filthy Xenos.
Robots mainly. That's big. Look at this. Look at this shit.
There's a lot of these. Oh.
Too many of these.
There'll definitely be Porpata. Sounds like a slur of some kind.
There, so it's okay.
The game is very you build fleets on the different systems, you move the fleets around and you conquer planets and do missions. That's basically the game, I guess.
I mean,
click things and stuff happens, the game. I'm so good at explaining this. Let's see here. Let's how inspired you?
Node-based strategy game.
You have to take copious notes.
And focus on the individual fleet.
Yes.
I am going to invade Lev 11 here.
All right.
To basically circle down there and with the fleets and scares to clean up these Necrons in the back line.
All right.
And we'll the other fleet push forward. Iron Hands versus some orcs. They should be perfect. Maybe they should turn to recover. Actually, they've lost some units.
It is true. Crazy Koala. We are doing. It is pretty much the Imperium's wet dream right now. We're doing quite well for ourselves.
Fair.
As it is right now. There are pockets of resistance, but the firm iron grip of the Imperial Navy and allies are closing in on this for sure. For sure. You want to do the mission fight then?
Just give me a second. I'm moving Crank and Friend into attack these orcs in Scarus.
Yeah.
I like moving before fighting, just so
Sure.
That's handled. Then Vijan and Gelbrox here can take care of the invasion.
Well, I mean, Asakawa, Sweden has a lot of music. That's like one of the things we do. We do engineering and we do pop music. That's a lot of the stuff we do. I mean, but Finland. Talk about the home of like black metal, right? I think the now defunct Finnish opera metal band Nightwish. I think they don't exist really anymore, but I really like those, for example. Old Nightwish. A lady, an opera singer lady in a full leather corset, screaming about angels and demons and stuff. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Do you mind if I spent most of our battle plans to cancel an invasion that's a really inconvenient spot?
Is it the huge Eldor one?
Nope, it's not. That we can respond to. It's the one in Agrippina, but we have another one in Chinchari and only one. We have pretty much scoured the south here for defensive fleets. Because we have no fleet in a distance that can respond to it in time. We could win it easily if we had a fleet there, but we don't. So.
We do have room for a fleet.
We could build one just to respond to it, I suppose.
I'll build one. How about we build one?
All right.
I'm feeling.
So it's it's like not a bad place to build fleet, really.
Oh, I'm feeling generous. Yeah, we have a forge world and everything here.
There's plenty of build points too.
Priebus, Valvinex, our aura pattern weaponries. That's pretty good. Navigation shields. That's awful. Ardix, Stalbard, Galix, Pauling, Lenonor, I don't know, Metallica. Speaking of metal, you know, let's get the Lenonor from the Metallica fleet. What is he running? He's gonna run light troop. So, although Priebus has the supercharged void shields and aura pattern, well, they all do actually. Alright, that's fine. Lenonor from the Metallica fleet. Enclave, whatever you call it.
Forge World.
Forge World Metallica, yeah. Let's see. Let's give him an arc, Mechanicus. Flagship. Let's see. Macro, plasma, lands. Lands, macro, lands. Definitely. I clicked to destroy a ship. It didn't get destroyed. We might have gotten the bug.
We haven't lost the fleet.
Have we lost the fleet?
We haven't.
Okay, that's good. Have we lost ships somewhere? What? Did you have something clicked? Did you have a fleet selected?
I was looking at scarce.
I'm gonna make a quick save here, just for the heck of
The
it.
fleets look fine.
All right. Well, let me try again then. That seemed to work.
Look around.
Nervous. Always nervous. Okay, among this stuff. Right. Yeah. We'll in next couple of turns we'll keep adding ships to Lenonor over here. It shall be quite wonderful, I believe. Yes. Rad Tempest device. Which emerges from psychic energy within 2,000 radius of a maximum distance with any shieldless ship caught in the zone takes 20 damage per second, ignoring armor damage from last for 4 to 5 seconds. Okay, Auger Probe. Structure Bomb. Stasis Bomb. Mecha Dominator. Marks an enemy ship within 13,000 radius around the flagship. Flagship is disabled. It cannot move, shoot, use any ability except rally and encouraging speech for the next 30 seconds. Okay. Not bad. I'll try the Mecha Dominator. rather unique skill for these guys, so might as well see what it does.
Do you want to fight some orcs with some iron hands, some Necron, or do the quest battle?
Let's fight some orcs.
All right.
Yeah. See, we can. Oh yeah, the Iron Hands are hanging out there. Right. Necrons. Orcs. That's a lot of orcs. Johnson and Crank. Oh no. Alright. Get 'em, boys. I think we are. We're deploying everything. We need more ships on these guys. We have like 300, almost 300 points just laying around. Like we don't fill up on these guys. In deployment. I feel like.
Oh, when they take this, they can take a little rest here if need be.
Guts Goff and more Goff. Oh, space orcs. Remember the old space orcs that like had that wide stance, like they stood with their feet apart and then like their arms straight forward, one with an axe and one with a pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power posing.
Oh, it's such a power pose.
We get.
Oh. A checker pattern that like no one could paint.
Nah. Are you on purpose delaying the battle with Darkhammer? Because you don't trust the Eldar now. So I feel they have nothing good in store for us.
No, I don't think they have, but we shall see. We have cast our die.
We have. Oh, by the Emperor's light, all we can do is be right.
Yep.
By winning.
Yep. Destroying Darkhammer so we can't run back to Terra and tattle on us.
It's a healthy planet down there.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with the Imperium, right? Like, even if Darkhammer went back to tattle, like, then nothing might happen because the Imperium is so large and vast that, like, they don't. It more be like Darkhammer himself would come after us, because he doesn't have really. Like, very rare that an Inquisitor calls in other Inquisitors to deal with stuff, because he doesn't really trust them.
No, he just requisitions whoever he can find around here, and
exactly
makes them do what he wants.
Yeah, no control, no nothing. It's just destroy.
Destroy.
Which will favor them, but yeah, we'll give them some salvos with the Nova cannons on the way in. That's for goddamn sure.
I mean, the orcs. So if I just start by like, we'll have a space station over there.
Let's ignore that.
The spirits obey.
Go the right here.
Thruster routines active. Rouse the engines. With matchless efficiency.
Workstation.
God, I hope this one doesn't have like a solar wave.
Yep.
Little cloud over there.
Yep, Sweden does make a lot of music. It's true. What's your favorite Swedish music, Isakawa? Anakai has said what the fox says. That's his favorite.
Well, let me see. Maybe I can think of more Swedish music. I just, you understand that in Denmark it's mostly Danish music.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Don't you have a mandate or something like on the Danish radio that you must play a certain percentage of Danish music?
It absolutely is.
Oh boy.
How about no one listens to it?
What's that old man with a guitar that everyone in Denmark likes?
Yes. I have no idea, man. I don't know. I could
Kim Larsen, that's the one.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's the most Danish music I know.
That is very Danish music. Very, but that's like I guess that would be when you were young.
Well, That's why I was like, oh, put up some more Kim Larsen. I need to Danish.
When we hip in disco.
When we're going to the discotheque. Hold on, I don't think Kim Larsen is discotheque though. Like, isn't
I
he just
don't think so. No.
old man with guitar?
It is like the Danish version of country.
Yeah. Oh, good answer, man, guys. Like it's the President Trump answer when asked what's your favorite part of the Bible, and he said, "Oh, I can't choose. There's so many."
I don't know. It's like asking me like what my favorite actor is.
Yeah, a pertinent question.
Like I don't. People in movies, yes, movies. That's a thing.
I know movies.
I have seen movies before, so I feel like I.
Them!
Oh god, there's so many of them.
Shoot them!
Utter the canticles of battle. Enemy sighted.
That's,
Orcs clumping up is very good for my Nova cannons. I
they,
will
they,
say.
they just do like a pile tactics, but like, I mean, it makes sense.
It does.
Like, I'm
I just
okay
have-
with the AI for orcs just being like straight ahead charge tactics.
Engaged.
being. I mean, there's the only smart orc I know of is Gasrel Traka from like the Armageddon campaign. He was like a smart orc, and he almost like won as well. So, but yeah.
Engaging drive. The spirits obey. Execute high energy turn.
Oh Jesus!
Target on screens.
Okay, that was the first wave.
Thruster routines active.
Enemy sighted. Starhawks loaded and set. Enemy sighted.
Board that. Keep shooting it.
Caster and Maniple teleported. Acquiring new vector.
Castellan manifold teleported.
Lock on target.
Castellan manifold teleported.
Enemy sighted.
Optimal course set. With matchless efficiency.
Reloading.
Revere the Omnisire.
Board in here. Oh, I am pretty sure that the Mechanicus has the worst boarding troops in the entire goddamn game.
They do have pretty bad ones.
Serve the Omnisire.
I don't see them doing much most of the time.
Initiate emergency repairs.
Legio Cybernetica have boarded the enemy. Teleportarium vectors calculated.
Huh? Boom.
Let's get rid of the space station.
Yes.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Orc tech is just a big lightning bolt shooting out.
Yeah, it's on brand. It's what they do.
Impossible, Admiral! Starhawks loaded and sent.
Let's rip this one to shreds. Yes. Yes, very good. Fly, my pretties.
Reloading! Troop transition successful. Teleportarium vectors calculated. Transition begun. Calculating vectors. Engaging drive. Troop transition successful.
Boom. Excellent.
What? Didn't even have to destroy the small platforms.
No, that's a bonus objective.
Oh, okay.
Allows us to build much cheaper for a couple of turns, yes. Exactly what we need. Spire looks at the back of his ship, looks at the massive amounts of like money that's back there. It's like I like it's too heavy now. I can't fly anymore.
I've hired a whole team just to hold the door closed. Like, just take shifts pushing.
His ship has no assault actions left because all the soldiers are holding back a vault door.
It's just
Hold! And then like every turn a chute opens up and more money piles in and they're like, oh no.
Batarium arrival with money.
Great news, my lord! The golden ships have arrived with more gold! It's just these massive ships open up the holes so gold just falls out.
You're gonna fight the Necron battle now?
Yes, let's do the Necron.
Oh, that's a bad sound.
Oh?
Hmm?
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
You okay?
PC's making unfortunate sound. Sounds like one of the fans is being bad.
Alright. A quick
Might
save
have
here.
to restart.
Okay, well, you're going to do a quick restart. I'll hang here for a bit.
Might make a save though.
Yep, I made a save.
I'll be back.
Okie doke. Yeah. See here. What's the decision to join the Eldar character? I don't know, man. Inquisitor Dark. I looked it up. I think it's a canonical choice because I think Spire, like the Eldar, like do aid the Imperium in this sector. So I think that is what you're meant to do, like canonical choice. Also because I mean, for as much fun as we made of Inquisitor Darkhammer, how silly he was. I mean, in reality, he was really annoying, right? And it's only because we made so much fun of him that we have sort of been able to stand him, I think. So, you know. It's hard to say. We'll see. It depends what comes of the Eldar. We're not gonna get to build Eldar fleets. I don't think that will happen. That would be amazing. If you could, like, have an Eldar fleet. Because I would really like to try that. But, yeah, no, I guess they're gonna show up in the last battle as reinforcements, I think. We'll see. I do like the Eldar. The Eldar, specifically the Drukhari, are my favorite 40k faction. And then after that, it's the Necrons. And then on third place, that becomes a little bit varied. Sometimes I like the Tau a lot. I just think they're cool. I like their space communism. It's funny. I'm also a huge fan of Salamanders. Space Marine chapters. I like the color scheme. I like the idea and story behind them. I like all the fire. I think that's cool. And then, like, there's a lot, like, people really do like to collect the Space Marines, and I understand that. They're really cool, especially the Primaris. They're so good. Like, I played a quick match against Haldamir using Tabletop Simulator, and those Primaris Marines, holy crap, I can barely get a dent in them because they're so goddamn sturdy. Like, so much armor, 2 wounds, like, high toughness, gush. Good lord. Good lord. Those are beefy goddamn troops. I like the idea of and sympathize with the Imperial Guard, but I would never collect them, simply because they are so, like, it's like, oh, I want to collect the Imperial Guard. Good. Paint 200 of these troops, and I would be like, oh, that's a lot. Which is why I prefer, you know, the more elite forces, and I do prefer my Xenos. So, Necrons, because they are deathless murder machines from space. Although I do prefer the old Necron lore, like when they were more like Lovecraftian horrors from beyond space and time, than now, where they're like more like traditional squabbling pharaoh kings, you know. Although there is certain Necron dynasties that are more of the old, like, crazy stuff. There is one Mefrit? No, not Mefrit. What's it called? Novok? No, it's not Novok. I forget. It's from one of the Forge World books. But it's basically a Necron dynasty that just wants to destroy and kill everything that isn't them. They have like a crazy cryptech who tried to destroy time itself, and failed. But, you know, stuff like that is what I want from Necrons, like ancient, super advanced alien technology that can just destroy everything. And then I do like the Drukhari. I like the heavy metal look of the Drukhari. I like the spikes. I like the fins. I like the Tron color schemes, where they have usually a more dull, darker armor and then, like, really sharp highlights. Gets a really cool Tron look to them. The models are probably the best looking in the entire range, even though they are now 6-7 years old or so. They're probably the best looking army out there, I think. Yeah, Drukhari is just cool. And they're very flexible. That's what I like with them. You can do anything with Drukhari. They're fast, like, incredibly fast. They have incredible firepower. You can build them sort of tough if you want. You can build them for close combat. You can build them for range. You can build them for monster spam. You can build them for vehicle spam. You can do most things with them. And they're very, very good at it if used correctly. Although fragile, so if you take a counter punch, you'll usually go down pretty heavily with those guys. Yeah, no, it's Necrons, yeah, Necrons fun. New codex coming for Necrons. Looking forward to the new codex. That's gonna be great. Gonna buy and read that very carefully. See what I think. What's a tough elf? Yeah, if you're gonna build them, first of all, they have a power from pain special rule the entire army has. So the longer the battle goes on, the more special rules are get piled onto them, and one of them are they get feel no pain. on like a 6+ or a 5+ or something, then that increases your toughness, because then you need to get through armor, you need to wound, and then there's a feel no pain on top of that. So that gives them more staying power. And then you build them. Usually you would go with a homunculus coven if you need more like tough muscle, and just have racks and talos and these. You can even go beastmasters really, and have like these the chimeras and the clawed fiends and those type of monsters to like beef up your line and be more of a brutish threat, for sure. I mean, they're not tough as Tyranids monsters are tough, or tough as like the toughest, like a storm shielded like Thunderhammer Terminator squad, but they're tougher than Eldar generally. Yeah, they basically feed on pain. So they while normal Eldar protect their souls in soulstones and stuff, the Dark Eldar do not. They just eat incredible amounts of pain constantly and fill their souls with pain, and that way they have enough like willpower to stave off Slanesh. So yeah. that's what they do. They just they basically sacrifice others in their place constantly. That's how they stay alive. they're like vampires, like space vampire elves. And you know, you tell me if that is not really awesome and cool. Oh god, was at a conference yesterday, and my voice is a bit sore from that. There's a lot of talking. Yes, Drukhari. I wouldn't necessarily recommend Drukhari as the first faction you play, because they're so fragile. Let's actually message me. Yes. No, Manakai's not back. Well, it's going well for him. Him restarting his computer can take a while, I know. No, but I mean, Drukhari are really cool. But as a starting faction, you need to be very on top of your game. Like if you do a mistake with Space Marines, they can usually just survive it because they're so tough and have so much armor and so much wounds that they can like compensate for your mistakes. The Drukhari really can't. So unless you play pretty perfectly, if you play perfectly with them, you will eviscerate anything that comes close. Like nothing can stand before you. But at the first mistake, you're gonna get counterpunched so goddamn hard that you might just lose the game. Yes, they are high risk, high reward. Yep. For sure. Oh god. Like I didn't sleep too well on the like conference stuff. I usually don't sleep well. My first night away from something, we only stayed a night, so slept bad, and then like a lot of decent chunk of drinking, hanging in the bar and whatnot. So a little bit haggard. I feel the haggardness. For sure. And I like slept for 8 hours and woke up and like I can sleep for 8 more hours, which is rare for me. I usually wake up and feel like, oh yeah, I need to get up immediately, otherwise I'll die here or something. But yeah, right now I just want to take another goddamn nap. Ugh. Oh man, okay, you can do it. I believe in you. Hmm. But yeah, apart from that, chill stuff. Try to take it easy, although colleague at work is on sick leave and pretty much undetermined amount of time, so all of his work has been piled on the rest of us. It's a bit of a pain, honestly. Also the reason why I have pulled out of most of my role-playing engagements at the moment, because I simply don't have I don't have the time and energy, because I'm like working 150%. After stream is nap time, man, that would be pretty good. That would be nice. No, I have other things to do. Tau? I mean, the Tau are, yeah, melee is not what you do with Tau. That's for damn sure. You shoot with them, and you shoot really well. You line them up, like gun lines, and mechs. That's what they do. They're cool. I mean, I like the Tau. They have a really cool, like, anime mecha look to them that I appreciate a lot. They have some of the best looking models in the game, I think. Like the Riptide battle suit, that thing is pretty goddamn hot. But what you do, as far as I know, I haven't played Tau ever, so... But basically, you just load up with guns and deploy like overlapping fire lines and kill zones. And just try to shoot the enemy as much as you possibly can before they get into melee, because if they do, you're kinda... you are kinda screwed if they do. They might have close combat alternatives these days, but I don't think so. They have their recruit mercenaries, I mean, but they're not really good at fighting. They're more like, just get there and hold it up. So, you know, we can retreat all other things. And then shoot it once they have killed you. That's like what they more seem to be. I don't think Groot ever kills anything, or like actually wins in anything, unless they fight something that is much worse than them, which is not much. Most of it is kind of, you know, crappy. But the thing is, right, with their mechs is that the mechs are very mobile and they have a lot of guns, so they're very versatile, right? So they can jump around and like shoot and flank and doing a lot of very mobile, cool, nimble shooty stuff. And they're a space communist. I mean, what's not to like? Although people call them space communists, but they're more like utilitarian. No, I wouldn't call them necessarily communist. They're more like, no, we just maximize what's good for the Tau collective, which is a purely utilitarian thought, and then they just go with that. There's not really any principle of like sharing or anything like that necessarily. So, you know, I guess they could be space communist. Man, that guy has might have run into trouble. That'd be unfortunate. He's been gone now for a good like what was it? Gone now for like a good 15 minutes almost. That's not how long it takes to start a computer, surely. Hmm. Maybe it got stuck in a Windows update. That might be the case. Maybe I should Windows update. Maybe I'll spend my whole goddamn weekend updating to Windows 10 because that's what it's gonna take, right? God, gosh. All right, Manika is back. Good lord in heaven. Hi.
Hello.
That was some restart.
I was a fan that gotten loose.
Oh,
But
nice.
tightened it.
I see.
You want to continue?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
You've been entertaining the stream.
Yes. I'm trying my best. Talking about my different preferences in tabletop. And if I should just bite the bullet and upgrade to Windows 10 this weekend, like have that be my weekend project. I don't know.
By what?
Upgrade to Windows 10 because that takes a whole day, you know. So it'd be
It
my
does.
weekend project. Yes, that.
Well, you can probably expect about a 30% downgrade in performance in most things.
Really?
It's pretty harsh.
Ouch.
It consumes a lot of power, depending on what you had before.
Well, that certainly makes me not interested.
I mean, the reason you would get it is compatibility. There's
Yes.
no...
Yes. That is the reason.
But you know, Jonas, you get to not have a desktop, instead have a weird mosaic.
Oh, great. I love mosaics.
Yeah. Imagine never being able to find anything.
That sounds great.
Honestly, say no to that and have it install things so that you get a desktop.
I would like a desktop, yeah.
Essentially, it's an attempt to make your PC act more like a smartphone.
Yeah. No, I have seen that. That's I've seen that part of it. I'm not very thrilled.
I'm
No.
too old for it. Maybe the kids nowadays grow up with it, but
Probably, yeah. I think that's the idea.
how's Valky doing?
Yeah. Hanging in there. Is rather busy with other things, certainly.
Well, I'm here. We can do the Necron fight.
Alright, new attempt. Oh.
So, James, do you personally listen to a lot of Swedish music?
No.
No?
My I main music I listen to, if I'm only gonna listen to music, depends on two things. One, what's the purpose of the music? Is it to just have something going on? Like, am I trying to set an ambiance, for example, or just, you know, because then I might listen to some game soundtracks like Skyrim Exploration Suite or something like that. But or some like light jazz or piano music, something like that, just to relax. But if I just want something to bob my head to and dig along, I usually listen to some classic rock and metal in different constellations. That's usually my
But not Swedish metal.
No, because back in those days, like the genre of metal and like classical rock I like is usually from the 70s and 80s and some early 90s, and we didn't really have that in Sweden back in those days. We just had like pop things.
So the nostalgia rock.
Exactly, nostalgia rock. A lot of like, yeah, Scorpions, Metallica, Iron Maiden.
Is that my dad's list?
Yeah, no, it's dad rock for sure. Like Motley Crue, Def Leppard,
Thruster routines
Rush.
active.
A huge Rush fan.
Calculating vectors. Transition begun.
Yeah. I never really got into music. I have to consider I grew up in a mostly non-technological environment.
Yes.
My ways of listening to music were very limited.
Yeah.
Turns out.
Yeah.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. You have seized.
For me, it was certainly like
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
my mom listened to a decent chunk of Swedish like pop and sing a song, and then my dad listened to like blues and like Dire Straits and other like rock stuff, and I was like, I like this more, so that's what I became used to, and then I actually quite like
Engaging
it.
drive.
What do you think of the dynamics between? Because I will hazard a guess
Yes.
that the metal and rock genre, especially in the past, has been more male-dominated.
Yes. Oh, it is. Yes.
What do you think?
It's
Is
also,
the dynamic?
it's also
is it
very
about-
white. Like
Fair.
there's not a lot of colored.
To say, you know, if we're talking about Swedish music,
Hostile
Yes.
signature detected.
that is also from lack of, you know,
There isn't
People.
much. Yeah. Undoubtedly.
we have a very homogeneous society.
Yes. That is definitely part of it. There are, yeah. There's not a lot of women in the rock genre. There's not a lot of non-whites in the rock genre. There are a few, like Living Color, for example.
I was thinking actually mainly with people listening to it,
Oh,
like the
The enemy
consumers
has
of
seized
it.
a strategic area.
I think are mainly male, right?
probably. I don't know.
Especially in the past. I'm talking completely out my ass here. I have no data to confirm anything, but
I mean, probably mostly, I would say. I think that is a pretty fair guess. Like as to
but why?
culture, I guess. That's usually the reason a large group of people do something is cultural reasons.
Signature detected.
Especially when it comes to cultural things, right? It would be weird to say anything else. Like, oh, why is a lot of people, certain type of people like listening to this? It's like, oh, it's part of the culture somehow. Now, why is it part of the culture? That I am not very sure of.
That means you're somewhat sure.
I would have guesses, I guess, but it would be just my guesses. They wouldn't really hold any. Wouldn't be any truth in it necessarily.
What could I cite you?
Yes, exactly.
You have seized a strategic area.
Severe damage to their corrupted machine. Enhance rotational drift. Skitari assault successful.
At some point, the culture is self-perpetuating, right? That's the thing.
Yeah,
when a culture meets
You're
critical
introduced
mass.
it by your dad, which means that
The enemy.
it is
Transition
Exactly.
begun.
Exactly. It's like, why does Finland have so many black metal bands? You know, what is it in the Finnish culture that has, like, what happened in Finland for this to become the thing?
constant darkness.
Calculating
It's
vectors.
the oppression of imperialistic countries next to it, maybe. But that is it is a. I mean, there's probably books written about it. I would guess. But that would be interesting. Be like, okay, but like, what type? Why is this music
Receiving your order.
very strong here? Like, and why this music specifically? You know?
And more interesting, do you find the same music being, prevalent in multiple cultures? Then what do those have in common?
Exactly.
It would help explain that.
Yes. How has it spread? Who has done the cultural victory here in Civ?
I mean, I think the real fact is that in Civ, when you win that, we're wearing your blue jeans.
Yes.
That line by itself tells us who in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asakawa guesses that it has something to do with the suicide rate in Finland.
Oh boy.
So, all right, well, I mean,
Do you
sure.
see about death metal in Japan?
It's true. Death metal is definitely a genre in Japan.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, no, for sure.
J death metal.
Oh, it is the J-est. Let me tell you, if you listen to that, you're like, this is so weird, but also pretty awesome. Maybe, yeah, maybe. There's like, metal music is usually fairly dark and brooding and often very religious. That's the thing. There's a lot of Satan and stuff in it, right? So,
I find a lot of again, I'm speaking for someone out of the culture, right?
yes.
I find when I look into it, a lot of like Nordic metal has sort of a vague white supremacist undertones.
Yeah, we've had
That I
that
don't
problem in
like
Sweden.
much.
We've had that
No.
problem in Sweden. We have a few Swedish rock bands that are very much white supremacy aligned in a way. And which is why Swedish metal to me has a fairly
A little bad taste, you know?
yeah, it's a bad taste in my mouth on that stuff. I have that's not necessarily the case anymore, but in the 90s certainly. Swedish metal bands had a flavor of that. But there's metal bands that have the trappings of like Norse mythology and stuff like that, and I find that pretty fun. There's like a Jorn, for example. It's just this huge Icelandic guy, I think, like 2 meters long blonde hair, who like sings about, you know, mythology and like, yeah, he's great.
I mean, that's Iceland, so.
As Iceland, I would. I like Iceland. I'm a huge. We have.
I went there to like pluck tomatoes for some.
Oh, we have exchange programs with Iceland. So if you ever start studying political science here and want to go to Iceland, just tell me and I'll send you there.
There's a lot of political science in Iceland.
We have a partner university in Reykjavik. So the thing is, no, we haven't sent a single student to Iceland. We haven't received anyone for years. So I'm looking there. I'm like, but why though? Iceland is so cool.
Well, yeah, I want to go to Iceland.
Yeah,
Just,
I want to go to
I mean,
Iceland.
study some seals or seagulls or whatever. Really, I
Yeah.
mean, it's just
I am definitely
if
pro
the,
Iceland.
if the apocalypse happened, that's the place to be.
Yes, for sure.
They can grow fresh vegetables using
Yeah.
volcano power. I mean,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You have seals that you can harpoon for food.
You know,
stuff like-
terrible volcanic winter. They'll be okay.
Yeah.
Like, or like global warming. They're kind of north. They'll, it'll not hit them too hard. Low population density.
Yep.
My sister did tell me a fun anecdote that apparently a big problem and something they're really sensitive about is tourists pooping all over their property.
Oh no.
Because there's so many tourists
Yeah.
who for some reason come to Iceland and believe that it's all like wild lands
Oh.
where the Vikings live and no one owns anything and stuff like that. And so they would
Yes.
just go anywhere or put up a tent in your yard
Wow, that's rude.
and just or apparently go to your property, find a random hot spring, and then jump into the boiling water and sue you for damages because she didn't put up a sign.
So the boiling hot spring was very warm.
Yeah, because most of it's actually just fucking boiling water.
Oh yeah, no,
But I
geysers.
never considered these problems.
No, these are again fascinating problems for
I
sure.
guess I would be annoyed if I
Yeah, I would.
got up and just saw that somebody pooped on my post box. I'm like, God damn it, happens again. Oh,
Alright, are you ready for a story battle?
let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, Lord Inquisitor Darkhammer.
Join me, Darkhammer, and together.
Let's see what we get.
Yeah.
Imperium. Mhm.
The righteous fury and its fleet are on final approach. Spire, you will be our talons. Void Stinger and I shall serve as your wings.
Why can't they just say center, port, and starboard?
I'm gladdened that you chose this course, Admiral. It will be a pleasure to fight alongside you once more.
I yet hope this can be resolved without bloodshed. Battle here gives me no joy.
Allow it to grant you purpose, as we do.
This is the righteous fury to all vessels under the flag of the once Admiral Spire. Return to the fold and you shall be spared judgment. Remain allied to the perfidious Eldari and suffer the Emperor's wrath.
Lord Inquisitor, I beg you, turn aside from the course you've chosen. The Eldari are not our enemies.
Spire, I had such hopes for you. Your errors are mine, and I shall see them all expunged. My cyclonic torpedoes will tear that brittle craft world apart.
Well,
Jonas, we are on the bad guy side.
yeah, we are. We're deploying on the bad guy side. Yes.
Game's really telling us we fucked up.
Yeah, game is like you.
How dare you? What is this? Oh,
That's fine, Minecraft. We just need to kill him, and all of this will be forgotten.
hold our ground.
Hold your ground. Spire's flagship must not be destroyed. Okay.
I see a cloud over here, and I'm gonna hang out
Yeah, I see good.
live here.
Nice, good
You know, the whole
clouds.
wing talons thing. This is gonna be a weird looking bird.
We'll see what happens.
Craftworld's infinity cannons are charging. They will soon be ready to fire.
I've seen those things in action. They'll help even the odds.
They cannot sustain a barrage, and once fixed, the firing coordinates cannot be altered.
Do you think you can keep your lumbering groks out of the blast zone, Admiral Spire?
We shall endeavor to do nothing foolish.
Such a shoot an Imperial Inquisitor.
In fact, I should just hang out here and let you do the work, Eldar. Eldar scum. Now they better reward you with an Eldar fleet. I feel like.
I really wish that. I don't think that will happen, but we'll see what happens here. I would really like an Eldar fleet. That would be...
We serve. Enemy sighted. Course engaged.
Are you sure charging ahead like this is the best idea?
Nope. But I'm mainly just trying to, because, you know, our allies are going in here, so I think our best course of action is probably to, while the battle is going on, get as many punches in as we possibly can, right?
Alright.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Enemy sighted.
Understood. Setting course.
Think that we will send Space Marines to board Imperial vessels.
Ready to fire. Darkhammer's flagship is beyond their range.
The craft world moves. Can its engines not reduce the distance?
It will not be easily accomplished, but it shall be done.
It seems our theories about this tower are correct. You noted the hull scars. Seems they might need us, or we need them.
That really hurt me. Oh god.
Enemy sighted.
Course engaged.
Lightning strike successful.
Let's try to fire the super cannons here. Oh, that's a lot of this.
Understood. Changing course. Enemy sighted. Coordinates acknowledged.
Engaging target. Enemy sighted.
Underway. Setting course.
At least we know that the people and resources expended here are of no concern.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing irreplaceable is lost from all this.
That is certainly true.
I'm pretty sure Imperial, like, army drills have sometimes expanded into a level of competition where people actually just kill each other
Oh, for sure.
between different regiments and such.
Every man, every vessel under my command is sworn to the Emperor's service unto death.
Lord Inquisitor, please abandon this madness, this waste.
We wait your command. Enemy sighted.
And Inquisitor Dakham really is exemplary.
Yes, yes, he is.
This devotion, you know?
Enemy sighted.
Lock on targets.
Your orders. All ahead full.
I can't even be mad.
No. I perfectly understand him.
Changing
He's
course.
completely on point with doctrine.
an inspiration to all of us, really.
Launch Thunderhawks. Changing course.
That's what we say at comms while we shoot. The Emperor loves you most. Remember that wherever you go.
Enemy sighted. We serve.
Well done.
Ship ready.
They better cancel that invasion they've got going on.
Yeah, that would be
Minimum.
Understood.
I might need you to go in and take the lead here from me for a little bit because I am a little bit hurt.
Sure, I'd love to. We just can't get past you.
Ship ready. For the Emperor. Initiate emergency repairs. Your orders? Cruising speed set.
Force engaged. Coordinates acknowledged.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Heading acknowledged. Assault crews report success.
Engaging engines. Target locked in. Assault crews report success.
Let's go. Take out Dark Hammer.
We wait your command. Initiate emergency repairs.
Aye, Admiral.
It's a lag spike for me,
Okay,
but it resolved itself.
that's good.
Target locked in.
I figure because a bunch of new fleets just spawned.
Probably.
Setting course. Understood. Engaging engines. Engaging.
Tech Marine, calm the machine spirits. Launch Thunderhawks.
Lightning strike successful. Assault crews report success. We wait your command.
Huh. 25 assault actions on that thing. I'm sorry, Dark Hammer. We're gonna get a final speech. What have you done?
We serve.
Everything is not as it seems.
Course engaged.
Alright, well,
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Coordinates.
Doesn't give us the satisfaction
no.
of yelling at us.
We serve.
You have a bomb coming in on your barge.
Underway.
Sure do.
For the Emperor.
I'm retreating one of the ships over here.
Yep,
Setting
that's
priority
fair.
target.
Pretty. It doesn't have shield anymore, which is
Underway.
death
Problematic.
sentence.
Yeah.
Ship ready. Changing course. Coordinates acknowledged. Aye, Admiral. Underway. Setting course. Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Bombarding us a lot here.
We wait your command.
Damage teams, begin repairs now. Engaging.
Reporting successful boarding action.
Our boarders have caused internal damage.
Engaging engines. Your orders? Heading acknowledged.
Execute high energy turn.
There's a lot of ships here.
There's a lot.
Maximum burn.
Your orders? Targeting enemy vessel. Understood.
God, there's a lot.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment. All power to
This guy needs to fall back.
Heading acknowledged.
Yeah, he does, very, very much so.
All ahead full. Your orders?
Draw him from the battle, really.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get him
Still has
away.
engines. My friend up here doesn't have engines, so
enemy ship crippled by the
I guess I
lightning
can tell him to
strike.
disengage, but he still has something that can help, which is
Course engaged.
a lot of fleets.
Lightning strike successful. We wait your command. Aye, Admiral. Setting course.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Ship ready.
Oof.
Underway.
That's
Coordinates acknowledged.
We wait your command. Lock on target.
Changing course. Heading acknowledged. Launch Thunderhawks.
alright.
Understood. Give us purpose.
Understood.
Aye, Admiral.
Yeah.
For the Emperor.
Well, I'll have to try to. Oh, there's how many do they have? Jesus.
We serve.
There's a lot
Aye, Admiral.
There's a lot.
going in. Do we have reinforcements available?
We should have. I just realized I can actually shoot multiple fires of this cannon here. So I'm gonna do that.
Ship ready.
It's like a Nova cannon, but
Firing new vector.
I guess a little worse.
Engaging.
But I guess we have more shots of it.
Overload.
Oh,
The
great.
Oh.
siege of Ostara is now in your hands, Admiral Spire.
Understood. The Alliance holds, as do we all.
Die well and be remembered.
Excuse. What kind of thing is that to say?
Not exactly the encouraging speech of an ally. I
Kill
was
your
hoping for.
friend, Spire, then die well. You're like, I don't know.
Fall back and regroup. We serve.
Setting course.
We should have reinforcements available. At least one or two ships. Oh yeah, we have a little bit.
They're joining us.
Where are they? I can't see them.
They'll be coming in from the edge of the map, but take a little time.
Damage team, begin repairs now! I am beset by
What?
There he is.
It is over, Inquisitor. There has been too much death today.
I don't think it is over currently. Look at the state of our fleet here.
Too much. The tally is far from reckoned. I shall strike that craft well from the stars myself.
Let's fall back.
Yeah.
To join our reinforcements.
Those things crack planets.
The righteous fury is closing. In 3 minutes, it will be within bombardment.
What? We can't stop it in 3 minutes.
Oh boy. Okay, we kind of have to though. Rest of reinforcements.
I don't know.
Prevent Darkham from reaching this point. Okay, so he cannot get to here.
There.
That's
Okay.
our mission right now. We have
Our
to,
reinforcements have arrived. Here, I'll give you a ship.
one of them is a
Course engaged.
Space Marine one, I believe.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Join Maluan.
Coordinates acknowledged. Setting course.
Setting priority target.
Do a little bit of long range bombardment here, that's okay.
Your orders? Changing
Is
course.
he just like power?
He is power drifting toward. Okay, we need to stop him.
We need to
We
stop him.
serve.
Stop! Shoot the engines!
Course engaged.
Target the engines. Alright. Focus fire engine.
We wait your command.
Because the others got in his way. And then both blew up immediately.
Changing course.
Get him!
Ship ready.
Coordinates acknowledged.
He's mad.
Aye, Admiral.
Mad!
Okay, he's
Engines.
going to arms. That's good for us.
Your orders?
Impossible, Admiral.
We wait your command.
Understood.
Your orders?
Underway. Changing course.
We serve.
Heading acknowledged.
These engines are still fine.
Maybe we can't stop them.
Engaging engines.
Die well. I agree with you. What the fuck? You bitch. That's it. For
Coordinates acknowledged.
our Inquisitor.
We wait your command.
Spire, your treachery shall live forever in the minds of the righteous. Those who followed you will burn in the craft world's cleansing fire.
Such is not our fate. Commence firing.
They were luring Darkhammer in all the time.
Attention, all attacking vessels. This is Lord High Admiral Spire. Inquisitor Darkhammer is dead. His madness ends with him. Stand down or share his fate.
They're breaking off, my lord. Weapons powering down.
Have them boarded. We will purge Darkhammer's acolytes from the fleet and put this sorry episode behind us.
That's right.
I will give orders that we depart this region. We will trouble you no more.
Wait.
Hunt them
What about
down.
the Alliance?
One. We just had one difference. We agreed nothing concerning the duration.
Like I said, perfidious.
Wow. Yep. No ships, nothing. They just stop attacking.
Initiate
Seems like a time was bad to say, men, we will finish what Inquisitor Darkhammer failed to do. Destroy Craft World of Sara.
Yeah, resume firing. Well, I should have known, Malachi. Tricked me. Perfidious.
It's all those luscious, sleek ship designs.
Yeah, it is. All those sails and... How can I resist it? Well, let's never speak of this again. Inquisitor Darkhammer's madness died with him, Malachi.
No harm done.
I am Lord High Admiral Megaspire. Or Darkhammer.
Listening posts report no trace of Eldari activity.
Then Yvraine has departed as she promised. Would the Eldari had joined their forces to ours?
Better off without them, far as I can tell. They'd only stab us in the back tomorrow.
Indeed. Perhaps this is for the best.
Looks at the Inquisitor's burning corpse. It is for the best. Oh, that's a lot of renown. Gosh. 3 points, battle plans. Yeah, Eldari threat is
The
0.
trust of the Eldari.
Alright, I have
They
fun.
have not gained ours.
No.
Level up. Good. We can
Excellent.
give our fleet buddy down there an ally.
Gosh. That was a fight, though.
Oh yeah, that was a whole thing. And the invasion of Eldari is still coming.
Maybe we can just cancel that with some of these plans.
Oh, Carl. Cancel. Then you two can move. And they still hold systems around it. So really, it didn't do.
Introduced activity everywhere.
Introduced they're not going to invade anymore.
No.
Any new invade.
I mean, to be fair, maybe Yvraine, like, oh, he's here, and then someone's like, Mr. Yvraine, take a look at this, and you see you're the burning remains of, you know, all the Eldar fleets in Caliban and Bellion 4, and she's like...
He has to get to her.
Yeah, well, that's what we say, right?
We've not made them shoot us, right? You would be okay with that.
We could have just sailed by, but no.
No. They had to die.
Yes. 3,000 points Necrons coming in. That's a lot of Necrons there.
And we can also just be like, nah.
We can.
Which would let that fleet move in and begin actually invading the Sentinel worlds.
I'm kind of tempted to be nah on that thing.
Let's do it.
Alright. Be gone. Alright. I'm gonna unselect some ships for a sec because I'm rearranging Morix's fleet here.
Okay.
Morix. Storms. 40. 4 times 4. Help. 160. 100 and 200 and... Okay. It's fine. Fine.
They can move towards the Sentinel worlds.
Yes, they will certainly be. They will be up against it in there. God, I'm sure. Let's go. How do we get there? Where's the? Oh, it's over there.
Oh, Spire, you're gonna have to take a couple turns vacation here, it seems.
Yeah. Is there a better place for him to hang out and be repaired quicker?
This is fine, I think.
I mean, we could move into Belial 4. I think we have a shipyard there.
We do.
Death World, that's not exactly.
Bunch of listening posts. A minor shipyard. Pirate shipyard. His repair rate 15% to...
Oh yeah, I think we should, because he's going there anyway, right? So we might as well just move him over there.
When he can.
Set sail, Spire, and never look behind you.
Be a lesson.
Yeah. Yeah, we can. Yeah, exactly. We can build an Imperial Navy friend for our dude over there. So that's interesting. There are some worlds here. My shipyard strategic positions. Let's see. Death World. There's critical chance of Imperium ships created in the sector. Yeah, we should do an Imperial fleet here in Shinchari. That seems good. What have we got? Kaluta. Option bomb, mission disappear. Arrow, power ram. That's not exactly useful in any shape or form.
I'll be spending one of our upgrade points because we have 3, and there's 2 things we're waiting to get. So
okay,
means there's literally no reason not to get the other one.
Sounds good to me. Where Kaluta, Ondomius, Beligan, Crosstarn. Let's have someone from Battlefleet Solar. That seems. Oberon battleship. What is the Oberon battleship? Oh, it's the one with the massive hangars, I think. Yeah. 2 launch bays. That's pretty metal. Okay, no, it's not the one with the most launch base, but it has a lot of launch base. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Yeah, one was in Central Worlds and the other one was in Scarus. Was that the correct?
What?
We were waiting for 2 things, right? We were waiting for the targeting matrix.
Yes.
Which was in Scarus? Question mark.
I think so.
The advanced voice shields is in Sentinel Worlds. Forge World, Major Shipyard, High World, Agri World, shipyards, Methium Extractor.
Yeah, here we go. Targeting matrix. Mordax Prime.
Mordax Prime. Yes, yes indeed. Alright, good. We have it identified. I guess we have discovered all systems, right? I don't think there's gonna pop up anything else.
Well, there's Agrippina that has one place that isn't.
That's true.
But that's probably going to be Abaddon or someone.
Yeah.
Oh, I would take it over.
Something might pop up in the middle of the Eye of Terror. Be like, aha!
Yeah, well, maybe defeat the Thraxos Hellbreed.
Yes. Just got off Thraxos.
In Belial 4. That's
Yeah.
the main story. Anyway.
Yeah.
So one might pop up somewhere.
You are correct, sir. That's
But yeah, we're making good time.
We are.
I think when Spire is done there and he's on the way back, we'll be ready for his mission in Scarus. At least if we continue to punch hard and fast.
Sure can.
Our systems every turn, then it should all be ready for him. And then when he's done there, he should be able to move down to the Sentinel World, where we don't really have a mission as much as he needs to get to a place where a thing will happen. Just have to go to the Caliban system. Find an old secret.
Oh.
Maybe that's something we should do.
Yeah. We should.
Right? Go back to Caliban for it.
Sure.
Finish next turn.
Although, we're in no position to fight, and it will be a
No,
fight.
no, it doesn't have to. I don't think it'll attack us. Usually, it'll just reveal a mission to us.
This is perfectly fine.
Another hive fleet. Oh no.
You have visited the secret of Caliban. Has been attacked on all fronts.
They were all traitors all this time. Mines will not save you. Our strategy of pairing up fleets means they're useless to you.
Yep.
Some big Necron fleet.
Yes, they are big, beefy fleets.
We'll update the fleets on the way down there. They'll pass through a couple of well-upgraded systems.
Yep. Ah. Yes. That's what.
Alright, Spires and Sanctuary. Do we want to just move him to Caliban?
Sure, might as well.
He's just here healing up anyway.
Admiral,
Let's see what happens.
thanks for your prompt arrival.
Hi.
We are here to provide assistance, Master Osmadiel. We need only your precise location.
Transmitting now.
Confirmed. The identification ciphers are old, but correct. Relaying coordinates to the Strategium.
Old codes. That's unusual.
Duty has carried us far from the rock, Admiral. I would not expect an outsider to comprehend the burden.
Well. Repentance.
Right.
Special operation. Yeah, that's... We'll do that, but first we need to... We will be there promptly, but first... Belial 4.
Next year, we'll be...
Yeah,
We
exactly.
can move to Terrakil there.
Right. Yeah, right. Let's be like it's like we'll be there promptly in like 16th century, promptly. We just need to. We'll be there in a few seasons. Yes, we're marching very hard.
Before next summer's end.
Alright. So the fleet here in Leth. Yeah, let's get some Necrons.
Necron, yeah.
Punch them.
Here we've got these guys. They're good. Can we take orcs out? From Skyrene. And the orcs in Harvest are only 300, so they can easily be defeated. Nice.
Yes.
Good. That's those fleets in operation. We have the fleet in Medusa.
Medusa.
They're going down towards the Necron menace.
Yeah. Our conquering Scaros it in a very efficient, Imperial way. I appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Our Spire is pleased. The Lord High Admiral Spire, thusly promoted by Inquisitor Darkhammer, and never rescinded. Right? Like, yeah.
Yes.
Good. Alright, we're deploying the entire fleet of Voskamp and Cambrius. We are now
And
level up enough that we can just...
Mordrix and just wait a second. We have a couple of fleets that need to move.
Yeah.
Because we're invading the Sentinel Worlds.
Oh, hi.
To the eye of Terror's galactic southwest lies the barren expanse of the Sentinel Worlds. The Imperium has only the sparsest foothold in this region, and many mysteries abound. There are so many rumors, so many drunken spaces tales, that it had become impossible to separate fact from fiction. But the feeling remains, some ancient, buried instinct, that something terrible lies sleeping amidst the Sentinel worlds. And it would be best not to rouse it.
For the first time, the narrator lady was like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Don't do it. I don't know. But we are doing it. It's happening. So, all right, we have a fleet there. We have a fleet there. These guys are good. Is good. Here we have an invasion coming. We have a fleet responding to it. Cool. Spire hanging out there. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. That seems. Agrippina still has the invasion here, but we're building things. It's in 3 turns.
Yep.
Can be delayed, so that should be okay.
Should be fine. Let me see here.
Chinchari
Let's
has been built. Do you want to update it and then move it? Or?
Let's see. Tyrant. Sorry, what?
The fleet in Chinchari we built should be
Yes.
moved to take care of that invasion with the other fleet.
We can. It's not finished yet. I'm currently.
If you wanted to finish it and then move it.
Yes, I will. That. Let's see, we have 230 points. So we could. Is this? Microbatteries. One. Plasma, the Nova Cannon, missiles, launch bay. Let's get. There we go. Finished. Alright, let's move it. Agrippina.
Good. We have the fleet in Agrippina. So it needs to be up.
Yes, we do. Slowly but surely being built. Wonderful. Alright, battle time, I reckon.
Yeah.
Battle time. Time for battle. Yeah.
Quite a few battles.
Yes. Quite a few. Oh god. Are you alright, Commodore? You okay?
All right. Thank you for your concern.
It's a long loading time here, gosh.
Yeah.
Is something wrong? Still loading.
Began to wonder the same, but don't know what that would be.
Crashed? Oh.
Here. Having full response. Plenty of resources unspent. Should be fine.
Oh, Do. Come on, game. It's like the game forgot what it was supposed to do.
I do that sometimes. Like I walk into the kitchen, open a closet or something, and be like, "What am I doing?"
He's staring into it. What?
Who am I? Come on, just find some Necrons.
Oh.
Little thing is spinning and everything, though.
Yeah, mine's been too.
Maybe we retired.
Maybe.
Do we have a save before we entered the battle?
I don't recall if I quick saved. In that case, the save would be from the turn start, which is annoying. But yeah, I think it's just forgotten. Hey, can you try to quit out? See if it boots me in. It's like, oh yeah, maybe lost connection or something. Oh no, now it crashed the desktop.
Well, I just all avoided it. So.
All right, well, the Unreal process has crashed. That says the game.
Okay.
Big account ID? What? Excuse me.
We're in Steam, man.
Yeah, well, fuck.
I don't know. When do you have to go have lunch? You have a session.
I do not. The session was cancelled because someone had a cold, so we canceled the session.
All right.
So I don't have a time as such, but if you are feeling the lunch,
if you have to redo the turn, then
yeah,
I'll go get it.
That seems good. Very well then.
We do those moves next time, then it will be.
We'll figure it out, I'm sure. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. We will catch you next time. See you then. Now it's time for lunch. Yum.